video, I shall be explaining how to complete a square. First, let's look at the perfect squares. A perfect square is a number that can be expressed as another number squared. Like 4 is a perfect square because it is 2 squared. 36 is a perfect square because it is 6 squared, and so on. We have what are called perfect trinomials. A perfect trinomial is one like we can express as x plus or minus something squared. And here is an example. X squared plus 4x plus 4 is x plus 2, x plus 2, which is x plus 2 squared. Another example is x squared minus 8x and then plus 16. It can be expressed as x minus 4 squared. Another example of a perfect trinomial is x squared plus 12x plus, I think by now you can guess what's going on. Half of 12 is 6. If you square 6, you get 36. Another example is x squared plus 10x. It shall be followed by plus 25, because half of 10 is 5. You square it, you get 25. Another example is x squared plus x. It shall be followed by, now this time around we have the coefficient of x as 1. So it shall be followed by half of 1, which is 1 over 2. If we square that, it's going to be a quarter. Another example is x squared plus 5x. And then plus, now half of 5 is 5 over 2. If you square that, it gives you 25 over 4. Right, and so on. And all these you can express as x plus 6 squared, this one, x plus 5 squared, x plus a half squared, and x plus 5 over 2 squared. These are called perfect trinomials. But now, in the event we have a trinomial that is not perfect and we must complete the square, here is an example. X squared plus 4x plus 9. This is not a perfect trinomial. So to express it in that form, we say we complete the square. And here is a method that I feel is very friendly. Right, I will take the first two terms that have x in them and say if this was a perfect trinomial, it should have been x squared plus 4x plus 4. It should have been that. Right? But unfortunately, this 4 was not there. So I will remove it. Okay? Because there was a 9. So in actual fact, this comes to 0. All I'm doing is expressing this in such a way that it is a perfect trinomial. So that becomes this. And what's left over is minus 4 plus 9, which is plus 5. And I say I have completed the square. Let's try another example. Right, another example, x squared minus 8x plus 7. To complete the square, this is x squared minus 8x. It should have been half of this one, which is 4, you squared, is 16. It should have been 16. But this 16 was not there. I'll remove it. There was a plus 7. This 7 there. Now, this part here is x minus 4 squared. And then minus 16 plus 7 is minus 9. So I have completed the square. You can multiply out this and check that it takes you back to the original expression. I hope that was easy to understand. Hope to see you in my next videos.